A California museum returned 7 royal artifacts to Ghana's traditional Ashanti king to commemorate his civil jubilee in the first planned handovers of Ashanti treasures looted during colonial times. The Ashanti monarch, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, who holds an important ceremonial role in Ghana, said their return would help unite his people. Here's a report from Kumasi, Ghana.
This is Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, the Ashanti king of Ghana, who is commemorating his silver jubilee as king. Before the fete, a California museum decided to return 7 royal artifacts, and so the king organized a ceremony to receive the looted items. It's the latest of a series of stolen treasured items being repatriated to several African countries. They were looted from colonized Ghana in the 19th century before being transferred to Fowler Museum at the University of California, Los Angeles in the 1960s. The artifacts included an elephant tail whisk, an ornamental chair made of wood, leather and iron, 2 gold stool ornaments, a gold necklace and 2 bracelets.
Museums love to shine light on beauty. At the Fowler Museum, we will no longer have these wonderful pieces on display. We are honored by your offer to have replicas made for us so that we will, however, have the opportunity to tell our visitors a better story.
Today we celebrate the collaboration between the V&A Museum, the British Museum, the University of California in Los Angeles and Mencha Palace, which results in the return of these very precious artifacts to their home, to the Ashanti Kingdom.
The ceremony comes as pressure grows for European and US museums and institutions to restore African artifacts stolen during the rule of former colonial powers, Britain, France, Germany and Belgium.
We're waiting for the ones from the British Museum, which would arrive in the 4th or 5th month. When they arrive, we'll also put them on display for you to see, so that everyone knows that the whites stole from us.
After decades of resistance from European and Western governments and museums, the efforts of African countries to repatriate stolen artifacts are paying off with the increasing return of treasured pieces. Activists, though, say thousands more are still out of reach. The royal items were first received by the kingdom on Monday, which marked the 150th anniversary of when British colonial forces sacked the Asante city in 1874. That was when 4 of the items were looted, while the other 3 were part of an indemnity payment made by the Asante kingdom to the British. All 7 items are being returned unconditionally and permanently, though the kingdom allowed their replicas to be made.
For those who get confused, what we have today were part of the original looting of 1874. However, whilst we have these retained permanently, the British ones, which will get to Kumasi in April, 3 months from now, will be with us for at least 6 years.
Unlike other institutions negotiating with Ghana, the Fowler Museum imposed no conditions, leaving it to the discretion of the Ghanaian stewards to decide their use for museum displays, palace treasuries or public celebrations. Bureau Report, WION World is One.